Okay, Terry, your turn.
Well, I guess y'all have the list of building permits. And nuisance abatement notice, we sent a first notice to Mary Vance, and that was the house lacking paint. Haven't seen or heard anything about it.
Give us the timing on these. When you send a first notice, how long?
30 days.
They have 30 days. When they send the second notice, then how long do they
30
have?
days.
Okay.
In the Matt's Shoe Buildings, on second notice, they refused to accept the letter.
Did they accept the first one?
Yeah.
Did they?
Yep.
Good.
And I thought maybe Ross Craig would be in touch with me. I left him a phone number and haven't heard anything from him, but sent him pictures, several pictures.
Okay.
Should have been self-explanatory. The lot in the trailer court, we have heard from them. Haven't seen much action, but they're supposed to be coming.
You said you have heard from them?
Yes.
Okay.
To do, what are they supposed to do?
No, they got some roof repairs, some step repair.
They don't live in the
No,
trailer.
they live in the Mankin.
So why do they have a trailer?
Well, he said maybe he might sell it.
So if nobody's renting it, it's empty.
No, it is abandoned. It's the trailer Paul O'Neill used to live in years ago. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
So did you serve him as an abandoned property then, or what did you serve him?
Just served him on the deficiencies of the outbuilding in the trailer.
And we had a description one time of the abandoned buildings, didn't we? Am I dreaming that? Because
Yeah, I do agree with something.
I mean, we're beginning to have our real problems are the abandoned buildings, I think, such as the Main Street LLC and some of those.
I think the next step on a couple of these, they're close to a tax sale. I need to go to courthouse, see how close they are.
That should happen in June, shouldn't it?
Well, I thought the one should have happened before them, but it hadn't. I'll check and get back with you.
How did you find the rightful owners of the old elm? Is that somebody that picked up the back taxes on that one?
Yes.
And the other one is the farmstead out on the west side of town, right? Fairfields.
Yeah. Mailed him pictures also.
And you haven't heard nothing back from... What happens after you gave them the first notice in 30 days and the second notice in 30 days? What's your next step?
I haven't been to that step yet.
When do they get another... Do they get a third notice and another...
Yeah, I imagine we better talk to Kyle.
Okay.
At that point, it starts to become a legal matter.
Okay. I didn't know if you had to serve them one more time or not. I don't remember.
I believe, and I'd have to look, it's actually written out in the ordinance, but I believe it's only 2 notices before you start legal
Proceedings.
Yeah.
And just because they refuse to accept the letter doesn't mean that they're not still in the process. Is that correct?
They have to be given notice before the 30-day clock begins. By law, you cannot consider that you're provided notice until notice has been served.
So if they reject
Get a
it,
letter with
if they don't accept it, then
Wednesday and watch
there's no
their
way-
office.
There are other means of serving.
Syrup down with it.
There are other means of serving
Just
someone.
cost, yeah.
Yes.
So with Main Street Ventures then, do we have to do that? I'm sure. Can we keep rolling on this thing? Because they're sure not
Like I
going to
said,
take
we
any
gotta
action.
get them served one way or the other.
Matt shoots.
Matt shoots.
Okay.
They were
Everybody uses different names.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, I see it's written down here, so
They were talking about that when I left the office today. They had a Main Street meeting, design meeting. They were talking about the fact that over a year ago when somebody looked at it, all the rafters and the roof were all rotten and everything. So so I mean, it's not like it's a salvageable property.
Well, we have had refusal of service on one letter already, and we were able to successfully serve that upon another attempt using a different means. But so
Locally, right? Locally, because this venture is in Carroll.
yes, we have not had to do one outside
Yeah,
of
he's
the
an attorney too.
outside of the city. We have not had to use any service. So this will be a new
So I
step
could walk in
for
your
us.
office and lay a letter down on Wednesday morning here?
Winchell, yeah. And then Winchell owns it, I think, huh?
Yeah, Winchell Children's Church.
Winchell Family Church.
Yeah. I don't know, is there another way to do it?
Well,
Send a sheriff from Carroll County there?
I guess I talked to Colin, I guess.
Yeah, that would be our next step.
Yeah.
Is we really truly should ask Colin for what our options